Hi Aquarius, how you doing? I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Week ahead, look ahead. What do you think? How you doing? Leave a comment below if you feel like it. How's it going for Aquarians right now? Okay, so there's kind of a warning against being frozen and feeling hopeless and feeling like you're going in circles with your life this week. So if you feel that way, this might be for you. Or this is someone how you love feels. And if that's the situation, if it's a situation that we're talking about love, romance, and relationship, this is a quick reading for you guys. The reading is just that somebody desperately misses your love and attention, and they feel like you're always moving, but the relationship is kind of going in circles. Okay, but there's an opportunity to get really clear about something this week. Ray of light. Ray of light's the situation we're talking about. So let's see. Well, this is about visualization and focus. So for some of you, you're supposed to be getting something done and you feel like you take one step forward and then fall back two steps, something like that. So this is giving you kind of encouragement that you can focus. Where your attention goes, energy flows, is the advice of this card. So if there are any visualization exercises that help for you, try to be disciplined about doing that at least a couple times a week, at least if you can't every day. But it's also a warning, I think, for whoever you are, you're very creative. A lot of Aquarians are creatives, putting it mildly, is kind of what I mean. Creatives, putting it mildly. But you really need to rein in your daydreaming, I guess, would be the advice of that card, especially with the mountain in reversed. It's like you're always moving, but you're feeling directionless for some of you. If that's not it, you're having chronic back pain. She literally mentions that in the book. Let me get to that later. But if you're feeling kind of directionless with a relationship or with a creative project, there's some advice for you here. But um, if it's the situation where you're just unable to be with the one you love right now because of obligations, that doesn't mean that you need to like block them out completely. Don't let the person that you love feel ghosted. Or you might be feeling that way about your person, and the warning here is to not get wrapped up in your head about they don't love you or you're not important. It's literally just obligations and they're feeling swamped, and the timing might be weird. Okay, Aquarius. If it's not that, there's a problem here with you wasting time and energy, which might be why some of you are feeling like you're going in circles, trying to meet someone else's expectations for you or of you. If you try to do that this week, it's going to be really hard for you. Okay? So, Spider in reverse is passion over obligation. Meaning, if you do have the opportunity to have a little getaway with your sweetheart or the one you love, for some of you, you're in a relationship that's not public yet. I don't know what that means. And this could be the advice to have a secret little getaway, a secret little hideaway, secret little getaway, at least 2 days where you can just be with the one you love and revitalize each other with no expectation besides just being together. Six of Wands, Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Whatever you're doing, you will be successful. So if there's a creative block, it's talking about a different type of clarity, meaning a different way of creating. Like if you're a painter, you're going to use different colors or implement different style. If you are a writer, um, oh, Sky, hold on, let me think. You're very creative, you're very talented, and if you're feeling a creative block, this is just a way for you to do it differently, or you're being too rigid, you're being too by the book. Um, the way or the way we always do it is the way it's done. You know, it's like music theory instead of just sitting down and pounding it out and seeing where it goes, you know, with no expectations. So, Sky, stream of consciousness writing. That in reverse. Huh. For some of you, if you're a writer, you should look into stream of consciousness writing and implement that in a exercise to shake up the snow globe in allowing your thoughts to flow freely without judging them and judging yourself because of whatever expectations you have on you. Okay, for some of you, you're like a student and you're writing your thesis and you're feeling stuck. It's like you can't, for some of you, it's just you, once you get going, you're fine, but it's the starting point that you're having a hard time with. So this is saying step away from this creative project maybe and start like a new little one just for the week where you can start it and finish it. So small portrait if you're a painter, small 5 or 6 picture series if you're a photographer, you know, for the gallery, or if you're a writer, a short story where you start it and you can finish it this week that implements a stream of consciousness type thinking and implementation. So, stream of consciousness writers, Toni Morrison pops into my head immediately. Oh, Jesus. Toni Morrison in Beloved. If you haven't read that book, it's one of the greatest American novels that's ever been read, but it's rough, you know. There's a point where one of the characters that I don't want to get into it and ruin it if you haven't read it, but like a character who exists but doesn't exist expresses, oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. No, no, bitch, no. Bitch, no. Okay, let me talk about someone that won't make me cry. William Faulkner. William Faulkner, another one of the great American writers that implements a stream of consciousness type writing where unfettered by like passage of time almost, you know, it's beyond time and space. So it's the exact opposite of being frozen. It's the exact opposite of feeling directionless because there doesn't need to be a direction. Okay, that's for somebody. Sea urchin in reverse here, I forgot to mention this warns you against fear porn as a background noise. Okay, so if you're like older like me, they throw the term porn around. It doesn't mean like pornography. It just means, you know, like if you're really into beautiful pictures of the earth, they call it earth porn. If you're really into fear and war and all the bombardment of that in the mainstream media on you constantly, that would be fear porn. Warning you against that. Turn off the news, turn off the TV. You can get back to it next week, but for this week, just for now, block all of that out. It's actually affecting you. It's literally affecting you. Gosh. Allow your mind to wander, but make sure that it's for your work. It's for the project. It's for um, solace, peace, and healing. You're moving towards solace, peace, and healing with the storm transition. Okay, for some of you, if it's a creative block in your writing, you literally don't have to start a new project. You just have to work on your transitions a little. You know, like if you're a comedian and there's something not quite working, it's like not, there's nothing wrong with the jokes. You just need to allow yourself to be more natural with the transitions. Okay, so if you're working on an album, it's like some of those, the most beautiful, incredible albums are the ones where it just moves from one song to another. You know, it's like one big, long, beautiful project. So it could be a different way of seeing the way you stop one song and start the next one, or one chapter and start the next one. Or if this is a romance situation and you're not in a relationship and it's not like you and your sweetheart missing each other's time and attention, this means that you need to allow yourself to feel all the feelings and move through all the stages of grief if you have broken up with someone. And healing, love, success, that's coming for you. So, the warning here with Snake, Seven of Cups, and Four of Pentacles here in our Thoth deck. So either if you're dealing with people, it's telling you to stay away from people that make you feel frozen or hopeless, or delusional people, or people who are over obsessed with materialism. I'll leave it there. Or that could be a warning for you. Don't make decisions based on materialism, or delusions of grandeur in any way, shape, or form. I don't know. That's not for everybody, you guys, but that's for somebody. So we don't need to be humble all the time, but it's kind of asking you to be humble this week in allowing yourself wiggle room. Okay, but make decisions not based on how much money it will make you, or how famous it will make you. That's not for everybody, that's for somebody. But there is peace here, there is solace here. And for some of you, it really is just a chance to take a day off and disappear and go be with the one you love for a week. If that's not the break you need, and this is a creative project or there's a deadline coming up, you need to stop trying to focus on it and just let it be. Meaning the stream of consciousness. Get rid of how you were told to write in school. If you're writing your thesis, make it messy first. You can revise it later. You don't have to write it out perfect the first time. Okay? But there's success here. And you need to feel safe. And for some of you, it's just literally you only feel safe when you're with the one you love in their arms, and you might have to fit that into your busy schedule. Okay, so focus on your success, focus on the desired outcome, and allow yourself to be as unfocused as you need to when it comes to finishing this project this week. Okay, if that's not it, the final warning and the final message would be someone's back is messed up and you need to do something about it. The spine is very important, alignment's very important. So if that means going to a chiropractor, you need to go to a chiropractor. If you need to see a doctor, you need to see a doctor. If it's not even that serious, it's you need to sit up straight. You need to stand up straight. You can't be bent over staring at a computer screen all day and think that that's all right for your health in the long run. Okay, so the advice there, stand tall. Focus on your physical alignment. And if you're having chronic back pain, don't be afraid to ask for help with that. I know so many hardcore guys, soldiers, construction workers, woodworkers, mechanics, and they absolutely wreck their backs doing what they do. So for some of you, it's that situation, and it's you're not getting any younger. And I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it might be time to go see a doctor about the back situation. For one of you, you've slipped a disc and you're toughing it out, and it's only going to make it worse. Okay, so stand up tall, sit up straight, go to the doctor if you need to. And if that's not it, it's telling you that you need to have a backbone about your attention and about your focus and about visualization and visualizing success and not worrying about failure. So if you're going circles with something, it's telling you that there might need to be something healed in your relationship if that's not it. So what do you do about that if that's the case? Don't force it, it says. Don't force anything. And if there's someone that seems to not want to make a commitment with you, that's all right. Give them time. And if you need time before you make a commitment, say so. If you need time alone and you're married, say so. But don't force anything this week. Okay? Where could you ease off? Where are you being a little too hardcore nar that you could back off, take it easy, and just let things be? It's like you being okay when everything's not okay. All right, so having said that, underneath we have the owl. So allow people to communicate with you and to you. Allow messages to come in. Read all your text messages. Try to respond if you can. If you don't emotionally want to deal with something, then just be honest about that. Okay? Just be honest about that. If you are a writer, look into the stream of consciousness writing to work on your transitions somehow, or read Faulkner or read Toni Morrison or something like that. Or Marquez or Murakami. Any one of those are masters at that sort of writing. But this is about the safe passage for the truth and the light at the end of the day. So, hang in there, keep going, and be a little bit disciplined about your dreams, your daydreams, and where you go with it. Okay? And if you miss your sweetheart, have a little getaway. Have a little getaway, because it'll bring healing and balance to you as well as them. Okay? All right, Aquarius. I'm going to leave it there. This was just a look ahead for your week, and I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. All right, if you're still here, I just want to remind you all, if you didn't see the other video, I'm doing a little giveaway at the end of the week next Sunday. I'll be pulling names out of a hat to send a little care package of some of the things I create for meditation tools, peace of mind, that sort of thing. I make a little bath soak, really relaxing bath soaks, and some goat's milk soaps, and a little bit body oil, and a candle. So you have to be in the United States of America just because of the way things are with shipping right now. So sorry if you're not. There's a scented option, an unscented option, and a cold and flu COVID option with a lot of rosemary, camphor, and eucalyptus. But I'll be making an announcement next Saturday. If you want to get ahead on the game here, go ahead and leave your name below and that you'd like to enter, and I'll put you in the hat. If you're someone who's commented on my videos before and you're a subscriber, you do have to be a subscriber, by the way. So I don't want a whole bunch of new subscribers, and I'm not for everybody, and this isn't for everybody. So I just want to kind of keep it on the down low. But if you do want to enter, it's kind of my way of saying thank you for hanging in there with me and my little my little bootleg channel here. But um, so just leave your name below and say that you'd like to enter, and we'll see you next Sunday for the drawing. Okay, thanks you guys. Bye bye.